Justin Trudeau in hot water, Syed.
That's some hot chai water. What is that? What is that? Is there coal in that water? How does he get himself so dark?
Have you seen that video where this guy just takes a bag of charcoal that he empties the charcoal out, but the bag still has a lot of black in it?
Okay.
And he just puts it over his head and shakes it.
I haven't seen that video, but I think I know. I think that's what Justin did.
And that's exactly what Justin did.
Did you see the videos, the music videos he did?
No.
Oh, dude, he's done some music videos as well.
With the blackface.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't just be talking to you about music videos. Bro, also on top of the brown face, music videos. They're pretty lit. Yeah, no, he's done some music videos stuff way back in the day, but still very funny.
Wow. Do you see how he was like, yo, as you may know, I'm very enthusiastic with my costumes.
Oh, is that what he said?
Something that to that effect. He's like, I get a, because before this, people were giving him flack for like he was dressing up way too much,
which is interesting. People were giving him flack just for that. Like, hey man, we know you like other cultures, but
can you stop?
Can you not be the most cultural person at a festival of people of that culture? Like, like
just wear a scarf.
Yeah, I feel like if he showed up to the Vatican, he'd like outdo the Pope. Yeah, he'd have like a bigger hat, be blessing people way harder. And we're like, hey, we know you like us. Cool it.
Oh man, yeah. And while he was saying about the sorry for the brown face or blackface, he's like, I also did some blackface back in the day as well. So sorry about that.
I tried to ask him like, hey, how many times have you done brown face, blackface? And he's like, no idea, no clue. It's hard to quantify. I thought it's like, how often was this guy doing this? He couldn't quantify.
Yeah, so an Alex Jones moment right here.
Right.
Conspiracy theory.
Okay.
The reason it wasn't the conservatives that leaked this.
Okay.
Originally, he leaked it himself to divert attention away from the deficit.
Which one?
I don't know. There's a lot. The big deficit report happened that same day as the blackface, apparently.
Oh, listen, deficit reports are something people are used to. You didn't even know about the deficit,
And so, by the end of the day, no one was talking about deficit just before the elections. Now they're just talking about blackface, and they said that they thought, Trudeau thought that this would be less damaging to him than the deficit issue.
Impossible,
right?
Yeah, financial ruin we're all used to that.
Yeah.
But, dude, I saw a picture of him. He was wearing, it was one of the music videos once. He had some ripped jeans on.
Yeah.
He was full in blackface, black skin. Like, the commitment is insane.
Yeah.
The ripped jeans, through them, black skin.
Black skin.
Dude.
Yeah. The whole body. He put his whole body in there. Bet money, if you took off his pants, it was all black.
Bet money. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Some people go the other way, like Prince or Michael. This guy's like, no. That's why he's so much empathy. He's like, I could walk in the shoes of a brown man for a day. What if that's how you build empathy in people? Like, this is a racist guy. Paint him and send him out there. It's a month-long paint. See if he changes his mind.
Just him walking around in New York with a camera in front of him, just like, how does it feel to be a black man?
I haven't had a taxi in 2 weeks. Nobody will pick me up.
Yeah. Maybe that's the way to do it. You're right.
I said hello to somebody. They ran away.
Yeah.
And just like, I feel way more connected to the cause now.
God damn, Justin.
Yeah, man. Justin Trudeau. I knew this was going to happen with him, right?
Wait, what?
He's dressed up as Aladdin once or twice.
He has to, because he loves Aladdin. Yeah. Like, I feel like he just genuinely loves it a little too much.
I feel like all those clothes he wore to India, he already had them at home. He was like, I got an outfit for every day. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. Poor guy.
20
years ago.
Poor baby. You can tell he doesn't know. He's like, what's he going to say? What are you going to say? It wasn't as bad back then?
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It wasn't. We can't say that.
Not a lot of people know about it now in the last 5 years versus what they back then it wasn't that big.
Nobody cared if you dressed up as another race other than black folks back in the day. Even that was like, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But now it's just like
how many shafts
during
Halloween or afros. I've seen plenty of afros when I was growing up.
That's true.
Yeah.
People with tie-dye and afros, they're like, I'm a black hippie.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen. And I don't remember anyone getting mad during that time. Not legitimizing it, but it's just back then it was different.
See, I grew up in Houston, Texas, and like a predominantly black neighborhood.
Yeah.
Stuff kind of never came up. But when I moved to like more affluent areas,
Yeah.
it became more of like, oh, I guess I do see what you mean. You know what is racist? This lower level of funding in every high school and these roads being broken and the way the police treat us. But I do agree, this double tan thing is also annoying. You know? Also, why didn't you just get a tan? Just go get 2 tans?
Yeah, he would have been fine.
He doesn't look like Aladdin. What does he look like?
He looks like Aladdin that fell into a vat of oil.
He looks like the Aladdin character you have to unlock after like you get to a few rounds. He's not
unlocked yet, so his complexion hasn't. Yeah, he's darked out. He's blacked out.
He's blacked out. You're just like, oh, I gotta unlock that player.
You see his grin though? He was so happy.
Dude.
He was so happy.
Come on, mission accomplished for him though, right? He crushed that costume party. Nobody else was like, everybody was like, yeah, Justin's got this.
Yeah. That's it. You won, bro.
You definitely won. I don't think it's going to change the election's outcome, but
Nope.
I had a good chat with him and my brother. We were talking about like the racial aspect.
Yeah.
And we just both came down and we were like, it is funny though. There's no way about it. It is very funny. It's funny to watch him. It's funny to watch people take it super seriously. Mm-hmm. I think that's the funny. It pisses me off, but people take it super seriously. Like other politicians.
Yeah.
The funny things to me were like Andrew Scheer talking about how this is racist.
Yeah.
But Andrew Scheer actually says racist things. I'm like, you actually do racist things.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Everybody else was pretty opportunistic. I'll watch the Navdeep Bains thing. Just because the guy has a perspective you don't hear in today's politics too often.
No, that's true.
Crying though, I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine. He wasn't crying. He was just like, it looked like he was moved to almost tears when he was talking.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It would be awesome if he did have like, there's a white guy dressed up as Aladdin once. And just starts crying after that, and you just use your imagination. You're like, oh, that would fuck with me.
Oh boy, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. But then again, I never really went to like Halloween parties when I was young.
You probably weren't allowed to.
You are correct.
Your parents would be like, no.
No, that's like it's all devil.
I was allowed to wear different shirts.
Really?
Yeah, you could wear like you could dress up as somebody.
Yeah, you wore a jersey.
Yeah, I wore a jersey. No, I wore a tie-dye shirt and some shorts and some loafers. I was a hippie. And I had a headband on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
hey,
and
you
tube socks.
You participated.
That's easy.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah, like I said, parents didn't let you?
Yeah.
No.
And then again, I never really had the want to do it. It's not like me sitting in my room going, I really want to be part of this dressing up situation.
Yeah.
And then trick-or-treating never really seemed like it was a cool thing either. It just felt like you're just going to be uncomfortable for an hour walking outside with a bag, asking random people for food. And you come back, and then that's it. Like none of that. You know what I really missed out on?
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right.
Yo, it's snowing outside. You go and cut down a tree.
Yeah.
You decorate it.
Yeah.
Your house smells like pine for like the next 2 weeks.
Why people do that? They do that from what I understand.
Yeah,
on TV at least.
yeah. You put your put your presents underneath that thing. Yeah. And you can listen to Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some like carols. I freaking love Christmas carols.
Christmas carols are the best.
Bomb. Right?
Bomb.
Cider. Hot chocolate. Just looking at a lit up Christmas tree.
Fireplace.
Dude, fireplace.
We're just pining to be white now. A dog. A driveway. A backyard. And a treehouse. A dad named Steve.
Yeah.
Just like somebody else's life altogether.
That'd be fantastic.
Not having to wake up for Fajr. You're like, wait, what happened? It's like wanting to be Christian.
No, you wake up for Fajr and then you go downstairs. You see, you can start opening up your gifts right at
That's
right
true.
At
That's
Fajr,
a good time for Fajr.
Right. I always wanted the racetrack with the cars and the slots. Is that called a slot car racetrack? Is that
I'll go with you.
Something like that. You know you have a remote control. You have a track that's an 8, like a figure 8.
Yeah,
you just press and slow down or whatnot. I always wanted that.
Yeah, I had one of those.
You did?
Yeah, it was hard to keep it on there.
Oh.
Because you actually have to slow down.
Yeah, for the turns.
Mine was from Walmart, so like it flew off, man.
Yeah.
It was rough. Just going back a little bit, I think we should do whiteface.
Whiteface.
Yeah. Like dress up as Benjamin Franklin and just be like very handsy. I don't know. Like what's a good stereotype?
Was he handsy?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin, he got around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look
Fair.
it up.
Fair.
It's so interesting. And you go over like the founding fathers' flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so many drunkards and like using prostitutes and like wife beaters and well, of course the slavery.
Yeah.
You know,
There's that.
no, it's just
There is that.
It's just just saying nobody's really dressed up as a white guy in a while.
Yeah.
They keep encroaching on our side. We haven't dressed up as like Jefferson.
Because no one wants to.
Nobody wants to.
No. It's not cool to dress up like a white dude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't like how many times have people of color dressed as a white dude?
Yeah.
Almost never.
Like John Wick.
Yeah, but that's like,
That's super recent.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That could have happened, but
But would you white face for John Wick?
I want a white face for somebody. And it would be historic, right?
Oh boy.
Like nothing too offensive like Christopher Columbus, but like,
Ooh.
yeah, I like, oof. The guy has a holiday every February in the States, by the way. He has a day off federally.
Have you watched videos, conservative videos, where they just talk about the positives of Christopher Columbus?
Yeah, I've seen those.
It is interesting.
There's positives to a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right. But I met a guy once.
It's just funny. They have blinders on, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, no, I met a guy once with our friend Rafe, and we just happened to be talking, because I'm a big history buff. We were talking about wars we had, Vietnam, World War I, World War II. And he's like, you know what? Hitler did drag Germany into the Industrial Revolution. I was like, yeah, I know, man, but let's calm down. I don't know what phone is listening to what. I don't want to listen to this. Like, we were talking about all the negative. He's like, but he did revolutionize the industry. I'm like, all right, there's pros to a lot of things.
their outfits were on fleek.
What does that mean?
On fleek. Very good.
Oh, is it?
Oh yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hugo Boss made the outfits for
really?
for the SS soldiers.
Wow.
That's why they looked good.
You know, with me, I'm like, I can't even say they look good. I was like, yeah, see, don't say they look good.
Well, they were well dressed.
Yeah, killer outfits. So the Beetle was their car.
Yes.
Yeah.
VW.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Was there also.
Yeah.
That car? Like, why that car?
Yeah, but like now they're like, you don't want to point back to what they used to do. I wonder if they paid reparations.
I wonder. I'm sure. I know Germany had some really interesting laws after it was over.
Yeah, they're not
about,
allowed military.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess what are they? They're just gonna get tendencies. Like they have a
know.
military. Like I
don't know. You brought us here.
They start looking at Poland. Yeah, I wonder if Hugo Boss paid something.
Okay, Google. Did Hugo Boss pay reparations for World War II?
According to DW,
They say, in order to compensate the victims of forced labor, the German state established a reparations fund at the end of the 1990s. Companies with a Nazi past paid into the fund, including Hugo Boss. In the study, Koster shows how Hugo Boss interacted with his 140 forced laborers. To find out more,
Was it 144?
Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
Well,
Anyways.
nonetheless, the volume was really low, so people might not have heard it on the podcast. But essentially, the government of Germany set up a reparation fund, and
Yep.
all companies that were part of the atrocities,
Yep.
they had to pay into that fund, and that got redistributed to whoever.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Take that, Mercedes-Benz and IB, and about most companies that were in Germany, from what I could tell.
Yeah.
Have you seen the commercials? Oh, dude, the commercials are crazy. There's video commercials, but the magazine commercials are the scariest.
Really?
Yeah, it's some like Nazi shit happening, and then just has like a logo of something you still see today.
Oh man.
And you're just like, ugh. Like,
Das Auto.
yeah, no, straight up. It's just very scary. You're like,
It's weird.
it's 2 generations ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 generations ago. That's not even that long ago.
Yeah.
It's not even that long ago. And in history that we know of, that's like the biggest threat to the way of life today.
Yeah.
Like this dude just did it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When was the Cold War?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a history buff. Also, you gotta Google, you don't have to ask me everything. The Cold War was, it lasted for a long time because it wasn't one of those hard wars where
Yeah.
we're at war. It's gonna come to an end.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like-
it's the war on terrorism. It's exactly what's happening right
it's
now.
like we're just gonna be cooking everybody's psyche for 11 years, starting now.
Would you? Oh,
Jeez.
Okay, did you see that back to
hope
school
so. What?
that go back to school commercial? I posted it. On
No.
on Crash and Flow. It was. It's like these kids going back to school. So it starts off. It's like, I bought this binder, or my parents bought me this binder. This helps me to blah blah blah. And then this other kid says, I just got this backpack. It's amazing. And then another kid is running down the hallway, right? And like people are screaming, and he's like, my parents just bought me these shoes. It really comes in handy when I got to run. And then it cuts down to another kid that's sitting, and that's right by the door, and he's holding like a pencil as a knife.
Yeah.
And then he's like, these pencils really come in handy to like whatever. So essentially, they're fighting someone who came into the school to shoot up the school.
Oh wow.
Right. And then the last one is just this kid. She's like sitting on top of the toilet with her phone, and she's crying, and she's like, my mom gave me this phone so I can keep in touch with her. And you can hear like footsteps walking into the washroom.
Wow.
And it's like it was made by the Sandy Hook Foundation.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Why?
It is nutty.
Really?
It is nutty.
What'd
It
you
is
think
a
of this?
crazy video.
Let me get your reaction since you watched it.
First of all, very effective.
At what?
What?
Scaring people?
Yeah, 100%. But the thing is that at this point, what else is there left to use?
What else is there as ammo other than ammo?
Yeah.
You know?
Just and then they're trying to change gun reform.
Yeah.
Essentially is what
That's
they're
a
trying to do.
tough one.
It's called Back to School, something along the lines.
Crazy commercial.
Yeah,
though.
people who are listening to the podcast, just check it out. We posted it on the Crash and Flow account, I believe.
It's not in the live feed, right? It hasn't disappeared.
Oh shit, it was in the live feed. My
Yeah.
bad. All right, I'll fix that up. We'll put that up.
We'll put that in our forever feed. It's to scare people.
It really is. It's amazing.
You know what the crazy thing is? I agree. Like that commercial's super interesting. Of course, nobody wants violence in schools.
Yeah.
It's just that a deterrent or for people to get mobilized, there's enough violence in schools every month.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't have to be. It's in the news. There's dead bodies. There's families and stuff. But it's such an uphill battle. Where I don't know if commercials are really going to help. Like people have died and it hasn't done anything. Like kids have died.
Lots
Sandy
of
Hook
kids, yeah.
especially. Like,
Yeah.
that was tragedy. So yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, sorry. I brought
like,
you
you
here.
brought it up.
I brought it here. All right, we'll pivot off. New show on
Are you kidding me? Shut up, man. You can't do that. You can't.
just abandon ship, man. I'm just going.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll post it up. You should have a look at it. I'll send it to you.
I'll
just
take a look at
later.
it.
Yeah.
I found it. I still think about gun violence a lot in the States.
It's a scary thing, man.
It's a scary thing, man.
Also, you like, would you feel comfortable if you're just hanging around and you got 5 guys, just chilling, and one of them had a gun in his waistband?
It depends on how good I am with a gun. That's the only way I'd be
What do you
kind
mean?
of even okay with it.
Yeah, but you don't have the gun. The other guy has the gun.
Oh, then no, of course not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying someone in the group of people, you're just playing Call of Duty,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And then one guy has a gun on him.
Right.
Like, how do you not leave immediately?
Yeah, I'd only be okay with that if we were in another reality where everybody had a gun and I was really good with a gun. But until then, this is crazy that people are allowed to have, like, one of my relatives is about to get a concealed weapon.
Ooh.
Because he goes to the masjid a lot, and there have been threats to the masjid. He's like, I want a concealed weapon. And I was like, you don't know what to do with a weapon, dude. You suck with things. You suck with everything.
Wow.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's not a coordinated person.
Right, I get you.
So I know you feel unsafe, but, like, do some training, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what. It's just so crazy. I'm just like, I feel less safe with you having a gun, and
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
you. We're friends.
Yeah, even if you're friends, I still kind of feel because you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
What if someone gets really, 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 really mad?
Sure. Yeah, it's happened.
And then out of just because they have no control over them getting mad, they just pull out a gun and shoot you, and then they're like, "Oh my God, what have I done?" See, you don't want to have that. Yeah, I want them to get really, really mad and maybe swing at me,
Okay.
right? With
No,
a
you
punch,
don't.
you don't die.
Yeah. You know what?
all I'm
I've never
saying
been
is that,
punched
like,
by a
it's
friend, though.
Yeah, me neither.
In the gun holder's defense. Right? Like, I've never been punched by a friend.
Yeah.
And then they were either apologetic or, like, since middle school.
What have I done?
Yeah, I'm like, what have I done? It's like, yeah, is your eye okay?
God damn it.
No, there's
It's just, it really is weird. I can't even fathom.
yeah, it's
being-
almost like that. It's like
Yeah.
we can't even pull examples because it's so crazy.
Yeah.
What if somebody had an eraser in their pocket that could erase you?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, that sounds crazy.
It does.
You know what's even crazier? If it was a gun. And they pointed and it shot you.
Yeah, man.
It was a mess everywhere.
But to be honest with you, guns have been kind of sort of. I remember going to high school, and there was I had a run-in with some Lunkins.
Yeah.
Did I tell this story before?
Yeah. Is that racist?
With the Lunkins?
Yeah. Is that? I don't know. I never grew up around Sri Lankans.
No, it's not. It's not racist.
Okay. Because if you call Puerto Ricans Ricans, they get
racist?
really mad.
Really?
They get really mad.
All right.
Not that I did it,
Right.
but I know they do. I know they do.
All right. For the sake of just being
Hey, you have a bad track record with Tamil folks beating you up or trying to. So
the Sri Lankans.
thank you.
All right. So I was walking in the hallway, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this guy was walking across from me, my way. And he had orange contact lenses in. They were shape of flames.
Whoa.
All right. So his eyeballs had orange flames in them.
Right.
And so as I was walking towards the washroom, I caught a sight of this dude.
Yeah.
And now you're just looking at him at his eyes.
Right.
Because literally his eyes has flames in them.
Right.
But he thought I was staring him down for some reason. I was mean mugging. I was not. Anyway, I go to the washroom, I go back to class.
Yeah.
Later on, I find out one of my friends who is a Sri Lankan,
Right.
he's like, hey, what did you do? I'm like, what? What do you mean, what did I do? It's like, yeah, you were staring him down. Now he called his boys. They're going to come and jump you at the end of school. Dude, you need to help me.
Wow.
Please don't. Talk to your guys. The guy had contacts on. He had orange contacts on. I was looking at his orange contacts. How is he not used to this at this point? At this point, it feels like you're just picking fights.
Yeah.
And you just wanted to call a bunch of guys in an orange Honda Civic, which, by the way, was an orange Honda Civic.
They all show up and they're like, this is the 8th guy that's mean mugged you this week, bro. I don't know what's happening.
True to his word.
Yeah.
At the end of school, I'm standing at the lobby waiting for my parents to come pick me up.
Right.
And I see outside an orange Honda Civic
Yeah.
with many men inside.
Right.
Oh, so they're actually here. So I'm waiting. I don't want to go outside because I don't want them to run up on me. And my friend, he comes up. He's like, all right, I'm going to go. I'll go talk to him. So he went outside. Dude's rolled out the window. He leans in. He's like, this is the way how it is. He didn't want anything. No problems over here. And then they took off. Then I went outside. And that was my run-in with the Sri Lankans.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. I didn't get beat up, but it was close.
You know what would have been good for you?
What?
Having a gun. Right?
Anyway, I tell that story.
Right?
I tell that story because
Yeah.
later on, afterwards, I started becoming friends with a couple of Sri Lankan girls over there in school, and they were showing me pictures of a couple of their friends, one of which was locked up for some sort of crime.
Right.
And dudes were taking pictures with guns. That was back in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, man. In Canada.
In Canada.
That's true.
And they were taking pictures with guns.
Crazy.
Which, by the way, and when I was like, I really was happy that we cleared that all up because these guys actually have guns.
Yeah. They could be dangerous.
Could be very dangerous.
I'd like to have a slingshot or something.
Oh, yeah?
That'd be cool.
Have you seen the new slingshots, bro?
No. Just seen the old ones.
Okay. The new slingshots are stupid.
Really? I can see that.
Right. So you grip it.
Yeah.
But it also has a frame that then rests on your forearm.
Right. So the ones back in the day had a frame that went to your forearm down here.
Okay. Maybe it's the same thing.
Maybe they haven't changed that much.
Maybe it's the
Maybe
same
it's
thing.
near perfect technology.
Right. Yeah.
All right. This is the key. Instead of using rocks, you use marbles.
Right.
Marbles are cheap. You can get them at the dollar store.
Yeah.
The consistency of firing a marble is
straight.
superb, and it's
Yeah.
weighted.
Yeah.
Like it hurts.
Of course. It's a freaking marble.
And mine has it's like like pop pop pop. I don't think that's possible, but just flinging it.
I always wanted a slingshot when I was a kid.
Yeah, man.
You remember Dennis the Menace?
Yeah.
Remember how he always had a slingshot in his back pocket?
Bart too. Bart had a slingshot for the first
that's
bunch
true.
of episodes.
Yeah.
First few seasons. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
They got rid of it. If you notice that, you're like, yeah, at some point they just faded the slingshot out.
Maybe it was just too much time for them to constantly draw his slingshot.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think they were just like, one kid in Oklahoma shot his sister with the slingshot in the eyeball.
They had to take it out.
And then he said,
oh man,
eat my shorts.
people.
Like,
Yo, out of all of the shows when we were growing up, The Simpsons was the most targeted by religious leaders in the Muslim community.
Yeah, man.
The most targeted.
Yeah.
There was a span of like 5 years where almost every khutbah, which is Friday sermon, where they would just shit on The Simpsons.
Yeah, dude. It was so consistent. And it was so hard as a kid to be like, get on board. You're like, really?
Yeah.
It just seemed like they were very detached.
I thought I never watched an episode, and the thing is that when they were talking about it, I guess this is not for me. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I never watched it.
Yeah,
and then it turns out what I was
very different than us.
what I was watching was like worse in some ways, but I didn't know.
What were you watching?
Remember Student Bodies?
Kinda.
Yeah, it was like Saved by the Bell, but a little bit more raunchy.
Yeah, it's way raunchier.
Yeah,
Why was anybody okay with you watching that?
because it said student.
Oh my God. Jeez. The limits of immigrant parents, right?
Yeah.
Like student? Okay. Let's go with it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I went to a khutbah, and this was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And the guy was up there yelling, like literally yelling about Bill Cosby. And this is before any of the
Yeah, it's
rape
way back.
stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, this guy's considered a role model. He was giving his son dating advice.
Wow.
That khatib feels like
Vindicated.
Vindicated right now.
Super vindicated.
Because when it ended, I'm like, this guy's so detached. I'm like, this guy knew shit. He just didn't want to get, sued later on. He's just like warning people
So
early.
he goes around the other way.
Oh my God. It was at a funeral.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
He was some khatibs just even
They
at
don't
weddings.
know. They don't know limits.
They'll just start giving like a Jummah khutbah at a wedding.
Yeah, man. Like one day you will die.
Yeah.
Just really serious.
Yeah. You're sitting there with your wife. It's like, what?
Man, I've shot a lot of weddings. Yeah, I've seen and heard almost every variation of a wedding sermon. I got to tell you, the best ones are the ones that are only 5 minutes long.
Yeah. No one's there for you.
Nope.
That's the important thing to know. Is like no one's there for you.
Yeah.
I got asked to MC a wedding after the Max Gala. Did I tell you?
Yeah, you did. But tell me some more. Also, congratulations to us, Crash and Flow, and you for our second MC gig.
Yep.
It was fun. Thank you, Max, for having us. That was cool.
Yeah. Great venue.
Yeah.
Super organized. Minute by minute breakdown. Like professional.
Oh, it felt great. And the thing is that we were rolling through that pretty good too. We were pretty efficient. Felt good.
Rolling right through that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And then after, we'll get back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
But like after, I had to duck out, right? So I had to go to Blue Mountain. But I figured I would just hang out outside just real quick. And people were coming up schmoozing me. I don't normally schmooze. I'm not that great of a schmoozer. But they came over and they're like, "Hey, look, you're an engineer. Can you tell me about your time there and what I should look for?" I was taken so off guard. Another one was asking about journalism. Like it took me a little while for me to figure out what I should say.
Right.
And then
Probably nothing.
And then eventually,
Like probably nothing at all. What did you say?
oh no, he was trying to figure out, because he thought we were podcasters. So it's
see.
some degree of journalism.
Right.
What does he want to do? So I was asking him, hey, look, what is your interest? Like, are you, because, audio media is very big right now. Yeah. So find out what you like doing or what you like to cover. And then do that.
That's
and
good
do it in
advice.
audio format. And I said, check out Radiolab. Radiolab is golden standard for investigative journalism in audio format.
Right.
They have it's like every episode is a mini documentary. Check those out. And then see if you like that format. Then what you can do is you can come over. I can show you all of the equipment, how to record and things like this. And then you do that as opposed to what we're doing. So I felt like I gave them something worthwhile. But it was just weird, because we just came in, we just emceed the thing.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. It was a really rewarding experience. I liked it.
Good, man.
That being said,
Yeah.
someone said, that guy over there, that MC, he'd be amazing.
My story is super short.
He'd
I
be
don't
amazing.
I don't have 5 seconds of what you got. People came up to me because they saw me MC something.
Yeah.
They were like, you should be on our daughter's big day.
Yeah.
I was like,
What an honor, bro.
not at all.
What an honor.
Not at all.
They thought that you were so good that, they already spent so much money on the venue, the food.
They're willing to pay, which is interesting.
Yeah,
But
all
like-
that. And they're like, hey, you're just going to go over there and do it? You know what I did prepping for this MC thing?
Tell me.
I watched YouTube videos of how to MC an event.
Okay, how was that?
Most of the videos are wedding MC tips.
Cool.
So I watched 3 videos of wedding MCs talk about what's important during a wedding MC.
Was that helpful?
No.
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 Yeah, I didn't think so. Yasin, you're the best today. You keep bringing things up that are just like, and by the end of it, we're like,
No, not at all.
not at all. This is the third one so far.
God damn it, bro.
No, it's good. What else did you do that didn't
But
matter?
you know, what I did like about him when he was explaining is just like it's almost with reckless abandon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, know what you have to say and say it with reckless abandon, with confidence.
With
If it lands, it lands. If it doesn't, move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
and then just go for it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is. He's like, it's literally just send it. Just go for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
just
man.
go for it. Be confident and just go for it. And he's like, basically, they're not there for you anyway.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're stalling at any point or whatnot, just move on to the next part of the schedule.
I feel like an MC can ruin a show no matter how good the content is.
Yeah.
I think the MC is extremely important because I've seen bad ones.
Oh, they're
and
bad,
it's,
though.
oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was good. I can't remember it because that guy was so bad.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens, dude. That happens. You go to galas and stuff. That's the weird thing about an MC. For the most part, if you do a really good job, people are going to be like, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good job. But you can screw it up where you're the only thing people talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I farted while emceeing once.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to
Did
play
the
it
mic
off.
pick up?
Oh, yeah.
The mic picked it up.
The mic didn't pick it up. It was just, it was a loud enough fart. Let's just say that.
Right.
Because that's all that needs to be said.
What
And,
venue? Was it a big venue, small venue?
Everybody heard it,
Okay.
you know?
Wow. It was very, your butthole was enunciating.
Because I was up there for so long that by the time it came out, I've been holding it for like 40 minutes.
The accumulation.
Yep. And
Right.
I was like...
Also, the harder you hold on to it, the louder.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I feel like the longer you hold on to it, like I felt like when I farted, my stomach went down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it dropped.
But it was a loud one because and I was still trying to hold it in.
Right.
Is the reason. Like, I can fart and keep it quiet,
Right.
you know?
Right.
I'm not stupid. But, if you're still trying to hold it in, it somehow starts. Like the pressure cooker, it's like a pressure. It's like, and
Yeah.
it was like,
Ooh.
it was undeniable.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, guys, you got to let me finish because if we don't finish in the next 3 to 4 minutes,
Another one's coming.
yeah, you guys are going to have to want to leave regardless.
Oh,
So-
you played it. You played it into it.
Oh, I always
You
gotta
had to-
play
you
it.
had to at
That's
this
my
point.
personality, man.
Okay. Was this a wedding?
No, this was a like a max.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But it wasn't a maxing. It was a mist thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like one of those light like mist bowl things. It was
Right.
something else.
Fair.
I had everybody's undivided attention. Let's just say that. I let it go.
All right, I'm letting you go.
Yeah, I think it's should be somewhat acceptable.
Hey, man, it's a body. You're a human.
Yeah, as long as I'm not trying to just fart on like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
where's
yeah.
your food? Like, no. If you hear, it should be like a word you say.
You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky that farts don't have a color.
Yeah, no, definitely thought about that. Unless you're in a pool, because then you're like, you'll see bubbles come up.
Yeah.
And I've had that. I'm like, hey, what are those bubbles?
Ooh.
Those are fun.
You swimming with farters, bro?
Everybody is. You just don't know, dude. It's underwater.
Yeah, that's
Silent
true.
but deadly indeed.
I feel like etiquette of pool versus ocean is different.
It is, but not at all when it comes to farts.
Yeah.
Not even in the slightest.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know
Pools
what
are
else-
gross.
Pools are gross, but oceans are grosser.
Oh, I love the ocean, brother.
Sand is shit, right?
Oh,
Like most sand is, like parrotfish shit.
oh yeah.
Yeah, right? Like there's fish.
Yeah.
They're generally eating other fish. Generally, right?
yeah.
Generally speaking. I don't
Yeah.
even know what they're drinking.
You're right.
But like most of that ocean is just shit and dead.
Yeah, but it's like crystals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's the
It's not-
formation.
It's not.
But like if you pee in a pool, that thing is like sterile. There's so much chlorine in there.
Yeah, that's true, but still gross. I feel like I'm in a
Gross either
very,
way.
very big petri dish.
I feel like people like to pretend one is better than the other. I'm like, I don't know.
No, the ocean is nice, bro.
Yeah, the ocean's at least
it's
like,
beautiful.
you know,
It's
fleet and
vast.
moves things around.
It's vast.
It's vast.
It's so big.
But things have been peeing and pooping in there for as long as it's existed.
Yeah, but it's part of the. It's the thing. It's good. It's good for your gut biome.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'm like, you made that up.
Yeah, man, dude. Have you like salt water? When you get into it, do you not feel like immediately like ah?
I have never had that, but like I've never really noticed.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that might be. I'm not shitting on it because
No.
like it might be sick.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm going to Jamaica.
Yeah, does that have salt water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. I don't know where the currents run. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's down. So
Is it?
Yeah.
All right,
So
cool.
we got we're getting some salt water.
Nice, man. Jamaica's. I heard great smoothies.
Wow.
Yeah, people go to Jamaica resorts are like they have better smoothies than Dominican and Cuba.
Right.
So
So we're doing some research about Jamaican resorts,
I see.
and there's a sexual assault epidemic
Yeah,
in Jamaica.
nice. I mean, not nice, but crazy. Keep going.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was reading it, and while I was reading it, I was getting more and more panicked about going there. I'm like, man, it sounds horrible. And then you read the trip, like the TripAdvisor,
Yeah.
you know, in the reviews, just like horrific stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, this is a problem. And I'm like, wait, no, I'm a dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be all right. But still, it is horrific.
You're killing me, Yasin. You're killing me.
I know.
Anyways, keep going, man.
Anyway.
You take this somewhere.
Anyway, looking forward to going to Jamaica.
I'm looking forward to having you there.
Yeah.
You've never been to Jamaica, right?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't had a vacation in about a year and a bit.
Well, you've been to Punta Cana.
Yes, I was. I was there, but that was early 2018, like first month of 2018.
All right, it's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Don't go off the resort though.
I will not.
I heard. There, it's rough.
Yes.
How much is a resort over there compared to like Dominican or Cuba or something? Do you know yet?
Maybe about the same.
About the same.
About the same.
I
It's a little bit. Jamaica's a little bit more expensive than Punta Cana. That's
Oh,
for sure.
really? Okay.
Yeah, by like 300-400.
All right.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, it's going to be nice to decompress. I'm going with our friend Eric.
Eric Voss.
Yeah.
Bachelor party. No, wait, honeymoon.
Honeymoon, yeah.
Damn.
He's like, yo, whoever wants to come. I'm like, sure, let's
Dude,
go.
a bunch of my wife friends have done that. It's
Really?
oh yeah, a couple of them supposed to, like I'm like that's so much better.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it just makes unless you are just trying to get away. But if you're going somewhere just for like a week and it's a resort,
Yeah.
yeah, go with your friends.
Yeah.
Like they'll F off in the evening anyway. You can still go very much do your own stuff.
Yeah, for
As long as you're cognizant about it.
Yeah.
Not
Just
just
not
hanging
just
out with the
constantly,
boys.
just constantly.
Yeah. Just like gotta play ping pong. Bye, baby. Welcome
Yeah.
to the rest of your life.
This is how it's going to be.
That's how it's gonna be.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so on Netflix, a couple reviews, quick times, right? There's a documentary, not a documentary, a series based on true events called Unbelievable, and it's about it's about like a serial rapist in the Colorado area.
Okay.
It is crazy.
It's a true story, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. People
Yeah.
love those.
yeah. I don't know why.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This one I don't know. There's
Yeah.
other ones I know. I understand why Chernobyl was interesting, just
Right.
because there's so much to understand,
Right.
and unpack. So that's cool. But like this, I feel like I was just made uncomfortable
Yeah.
for a long period of time, but I'm also want to see the end, so I'm just here for the ride.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I've gotten weird on any of those killer shows. 'cause
you
there's
watched
so
a
many-
fair bit already, though.
Yeah, but I'm just like, what's this doing to me, and why do I like this?
Yeah.
So now I'm avoiding them because they seem. I don't know what they seem like. It's just a weird thing to be thinking about a lot.
Yeah.
Because you do end up thinking about it a lot, and I was just like, I don't know if I want to think about all the ways a crazy person, and there's so many of them. What made them that way to kill this many people? And I just ended up thinking about it a lot. I guess you do when you're watching the show.
Yeah.
Even afterwards.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I think I'm set. I'd rather think about like rhinos or something.
Fair.
You know, but like
But
if that's your
even
thing,
sad too.
yeah, it's also like proportionally showed that women like those shows way more than men.
Really.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And it's mostly them. They are generally the victim of those crimes.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch your shows. I'm not saying that.
I wonder if it's I wonder if I'm lying to myself, but it's almost like
That you're not like you're a man?
no, like it's like prep.
It's not.
It's like research.
How?
It's like now that I will be able to identify
Yeah.
this situation.
You're doing the prep. You're doing jujitsu,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Besides
I
that,
should probably focus more on
yeah,
that.
just focus on that, and everything else will sort itself out. It's not like they're gonna say like, if the guy blinks twice with his left eye, but only once with his right, he might be a friggin' loon, right? You know,
Kick him in the knees.
Yeah, you know a crazy person when you see one, and if you didn't see him as a crazy person, nothing that you is gonna set you off.
There's
A
no
show is
Netflix show.
Yeah.
There's no Netflix show that's gonna prep you for this.
Exactly.
Fair.
Your goose is cooked.
All right.
Yeah, but that arm drag, learn that jujitsu.
Fair enough. I
think
will.
you'll be just fine. What's the show called though?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. It's if you're in the mood, it's pretty good. It's
Yeah,
pretty
no.
good.
Sometimes you are in the mood. I still get in the mood every now and then. I'll just watch like half an hour of something of
Yeah.
like a guy who has no conscience
Yeah.
and just think
Every
about it
once
for
in a
like
while,
a
man.
week. Just like,
It's amazing.
yeah, that guy ate somebody.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's
guy didn't give him a quarter, like something crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, it bothers me that people like that exist.
Yeah. Another show, if you're in the mood for something that's like old-timey England, where it was like horse carriages and whatnot, but Victorian, I guess that's what it'd be called. He's a police inspector trying to solve a crime,
Sherlock Holmes.
but
Okay.
also it's a world where fairies and minotaurs and dudes that have goat legs but human face and horns, and they wear like very nice clothes and they're aristocrats and stuff
that's
like
not
this.
a centaur.
I don't know what they are because there's
Yeah.
only 2 legs. They're walking on 2 goat legs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's like the guy who trained Hercules in the cartoon.
Okay. Is it called Poe?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like an imp of some sort. Keep going. though.
Nonetheless, Orlando Bloom
Is it goat?
is the main guy. No, he's just a regular human.
Whoa.
And then Cara Delavigne is a pixie.
Ooh.
And she's got those wings there. And I know that it wasn't rated that high on IMDb, but I am having a ball watching that show. That is really fun. The show is called Carnival Row.
Carnival Row. I'll check it out.
It's on Amazon Prime, and it's just a fun watch, man. You're just watching a lot of stuff that you normally don't see on TV. You're seeing, all types of different creatures interacting. So essentially what happens is that, there was this world where all of these mythic creatures lived.
Did it crossbreed?
Yes.
Interesting.
And what happened was that humans decided to go into this world or their land to reap the benefits because that's what they do. Humans do, right? We're greedy.
Yep.
And then after that, they decided that, you know what, we're going to leave.
Yeah.
So they left, and there was another faction that's just killing all of these fairy people.
Okay.
And now, as a result of them being persecuted in their land, those mythical creatures are now coming to like London and all this other stuff. They're invading, quote unquote. So it's like an immigrant invasion into human territories because what humans did to their land. And so now in this,
So it's just like normal London.
yes, exactly it. Except the brown people have like wings and their goat
Horns
heads.
and stuff. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I'm like, oh, wait, I've seen this in London.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun time.
It's a fun show, man. It was, I can't even equate it to anything. Plus, it's fun to watch Orlando Bloom do, stuff.
He went away for a little. Well, he didn't go away. He just kept doing, I guess, little smaller things.
Yeah. I mean, after your Legolas,
Yeah. And he was in Troy.
he was?
Yeah, he was in he was one of the guys in Troy. It was Brad Pitt, Eric Bana, and Orlando Bloom.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
him.
Bloom never really took off after that Lord of the Rings thing. I thought he was going to be everywhere.
And then he did the Hobbits.
Yep.
He was so fun though. He's such a cool character. He's essentially the sniper.
Yeah,
And
he's a
I
sniper.
always like the sniper in
doesn't?
in any movie.
Yeah.
Was the greatest sniper ever?
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy.
and the bell tower.
Oh my God, he's praying between each bullet.
Dude, praying and then killing somebody is so cool.
It's so cool.
Any movie,
Yeah, but
except in
my
real
God.
life, then it's very scary when somebody says a prayer before killing somebody.
All
You're
you hear is like whispering. Like
Yeah.
have you ever prayed beside a Somali uncle?
Maybe.
When they whisper, they're aggressive whisperers.
Really?
You mean
That's, They're letting it go. They probably have a lot to say.
I have a lot to say. It's fun to pray beside every culture.
I don't like it.
No?
No.
Okay, what do you like? What's a good prayer for you? What's a good prayer buddy for you?
I like somebody who is touches the feet but doesn't like try to overlap their toe on your toe. All right, that's number one. I like somebody who doesn't smell. Somebody who knows which direction to burp in.
Yes.
That's important. And somebody who's just willing to play with me in terms of whose elbows are going to be in the front. Because we can't be. It's never even. It's one guy's a little bit front, one is back.
Oh, I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you're tall, so like you're above their elbow line generally. I'm
okay.
average height,
Right,
so
okay.
it hits me.
Huh.
Yeah, those are the
These are a
things.
lot of stipulations, but I agree with most of them.
Yeah, the toe. Don't touch me funny.
The worst thing is the toe overlap.
Yeah, some people get too aggressive on like toe to toe.
You know what's worse?
What?
Toe overlap, but they had just done wudu. So now your
wet
foot is wet with their wudu water.
Yeah. Burpers too, man. Burpers piss me off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus, man. Trying to focus. It's hard enough. There's kids here.
Yeah. Have you ever thrown up during prayer?
No,
Okay.
I don't pray that way.
That's like that 6 madhab.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah. Was driving to this is during Ramadan time, right? And we're going this was when I was young. And it was in the back seat, and we had apparently just picked pears or peaches, right? Peaches.
Yeah.
And so this was a long time when it was still warm out, right? To get some peaches. So before we left to go to the mosque, I drank one big cup of milk because that's what I do. That's how I grew up. And then when I was in the back seat, I saw there was peaches. I'm like, yo, I'm just going to eat one of these peaches.
Yeah.
Apparently, peaches and milk is not a good thing to mix. Yeah, at least for me.
Good
I
to
didn't
know.
even feel it come up. All I did was just prostrate, and it was just out.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, prostration is, basically you're turning yourself upside down.
Yeah. And my poor dad had to use his own scarf to clean it up.
Geez, yeah, you threw up in the masjid.
Yeah, man. Like, also, that sucks.
Yeah.
Right? I can only imagine how would you deal with
Yeah.
it if your kid threw up? You got to clean as much as you
Milk.
can, and then that's it. Milk and peach.
You ruined the masjid.
Yeah, at least that segment of carpet.
You better donate some money.
Yeah. Good thing it was Hamilton. It was on Hamilton Mountain.
Why is that a good thing?
We never went there again.
Oh, Yasin. Yasin's crushing it today, people. Yasin doesn't care about anything today.
I don't know what's happened to me, my friend.
We're going to New York.
Yes, we are.
We got a few things happening.
Yes.
We're going to New York. That's going to be soon, man. So like, actually, we've got everything nailed down except like what we're going to be doing there.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the Comedy Brawl Finals on November 2nd.
Congratulations on another first place, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well done.
It was tough being back there.
Oh, with all the losers?
Yeah, it's legitimately because
must
the
be tough.
losers were solid. Like Michael Moses, Matt Santari, Caleb O'Neill. Like those are good comics. Those are comics that do comedy.
Yeah. I loved O'Neill's set.
O'Neill's set is great.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, that guy
There was a lot of solid people.
solid people. You knew like only 2 were gonna get to the next round. So yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Aaron. We'll name you Fisher because I forgot your last name. I'll see you at the finals, buddy.
Aaron
But
Fisher, yeah.
November 2nd, it's going to be a 400 to 600 seater is what they've told us right now. They haven't released a location yet.
November 2nd.
November 2nd, it's a
All right,
Saturday.
people listening to the podcast, this is when you show up.
This is when you show up.
November 2nd at...
Someplace in Toronto. They haven't booked the location
Oh, they haven't
yet.
booked the location yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just pencil it in November 2nd.
November 2nd.
We expect all the troops there.
Yeah. Whoa, they're troops? I call you...
I'm trying different
Yeah.
names. I haven't settled on the name yet.
Yeah.
You said Crash and Flowers. Are you still with that?
I'm good with whatever. I just didn't realize they were in the military. So, troops. Crash and Flow Army over here.
Yeah.
But no, come out. It's going to be... Last year, Yasin and I went, and we got to see Hisham Kaladi,
Yeah, we were there for
Selma Hindi.
Selma Hindi, yeah.
Leonard Chang won the thing. Nigel Grenstad had the the headliner, and it was, dude, such a great show.
Such a great show.
We laughed from start to finish. It was like one of the best comedy shows I've been to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, half of it you coming in to support, our guy Syed, but at the same time, if you just want 2 hours or 3 hours of very entertaining, fun comedy, this is how you get there.
Bring friends, bring family. It's normally pretty clean.
Yep.
It's comfortable. They have like snacks and stuff. 400 or 500 seater. It'll be a blast. So November 2nd. Keep in touch with us on Instagram and social media, and we will send the bat signal on when it's time.
Excellent. All right, people. Thank you for hanging with us. It was a weird one. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.